Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. So sorry I'm late. Good afternoon, good morning, good whatever time you are joining the live stream. Here it's 1 p.m. No, past 1 p.m. And today the live stream is about my weight loss story. Um, I've never really talked about this on a live stream, so I decided to do this because I keep getting like a good number of questions over and over again. So I decided to discuss this on a live stream. So today I'm talking about my weight loss story, how I gained weight, so much weight. I usually am an average of 59 kg, but I went right up to the point of 120 kg. Domina Man, thank you for joining the live stream. Precious weight loss expert, thank you for joining the live stream. We have an expert in the house today. So yeah, the expert will be able to answer some weight loss questions that you might have. So today I'm talking about my weight loss story, how I gained 120 kg. So if you can, please give this live stream a thumbs up and you can help share me out so that we'll have more people in the building. Suck Nation on IG, Suck Nation, I greet you, my beautiful sister. You're welcome to the live stream. Damina Man, I'm fine, thank you. Long time no see. How are you? Oh yeah. So while on the live stream, um, I would like to have a few people on so that we can talk about this topic because it's rather a difficult topic for most women, even though most people act like they don't really care about their size. Deep down within, okay, for every woman, like if you're a woman of class, if you're a woman who loves fashion, if you're a woman who loves swag, you would really want to look fit and look able, look beautiful, look pretty, look fashionable, look gorgeous. Yes, that's the word, Sock Nation. Thank you so much. That's the word. You know, so it's important for us, no matter the number of children you have, even if you have 10 kids, you have 15 grandchildren. I mean, like there are women that have so many children, but they're still looking snatched. I always give the example of the person who coached me. She's having 7 children, like she's having 7 children, okay, and 6 grandchildren. But if you look at her, she's looking so young, she's looking so vibrant, she's looking so fit. That was what really gave me the motivation to go on, you know. So today I'll be answering all the questions. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have so many people on the live stream. Regardless, if we don't have, I'll be answering the questions that people have been asking me, be it through my videos, be it through my live stream, be it through my weight loss class or my weight loss groups. I have weight loss groups. I have a Facebook weight loss group. I have a WhatsApp weight loss group. So I'll just be answering the questions that have mostly been asked. And if you want to ask me a question directly, anything, don't feel shy. I'll be answering all the questions. Okay. So to start with, um, let me just take this time to welcome a few people that Precious weight loss expert, always an inspiration. Thank you, sis. I've gone through your profile and you're an inspiration too. Maybe sometime in the nearest future we can do a collaboration. Mr. White, you are welcome in the building. You're welcome. We have Mr. White in building, and that's on YouTube. So for my Facebook, I don't know the people who have joined on Facebook, but if I can, I'm not seeing the comments, okay? So don't get offended if I don't welcome you to live stream. But if you're joining me from Facebook, you're so much welcome. I hope I'm audible enough because guys, the quality on this laptop is always bizarre, you know. It's always bizarre. Rapping Time Fitness, you're welcome to the live stream. Rapping Time is from YouTube. Precious weight loss says, I really can't wait. Oh my god, I can't wait too. I'm looking for collaborators, guys. You know, honestly, I can't do this alone. The more hands we have, the lighter the work. Because I don't know how many people are actually doing this for profit, but I know how I felt when I was overweight, when I was 120 kg, and I don't wish any woman to feel that way. You understand? It was a rather depressing moment for me. And don't get me wrong, I'll be talking about it in the course of the live stream of today, really getting into details of the things I did, how I felt when I was overweight. Don't get me wrong. Some people say, why were you feeling down when you are married, you have a husband? As a matter of fact, he never complained about my size. He likes me to be big. Truthfully, I don't like getting into my personal life, but for the sake of other people, I would like to say this and make you understand a few things. He likes me big. He never for once, if it was left for him, I wouldn't have gone on any weight loss journey, honestly, because he never really complained. But that's one thing I want us to take out of this live stream today. For whatsoever thing that you are doing, if you are going on a weight loss journey, if you're going on a business, you're going on something that you really love and you feel that will make your life better, do it for you and don't do it for any other person. Okay, do it for you first. The main reason you should be doing whatever thing you're doing is for yourself first. It's true that sometimes your decision can affect people around you, but as long as you have the conviction that your decision is the right thing, or it will make you happy, and it does not negatively affect anyone around you, then girl, go for it. If you're a guy, go for it. Okay, because people have a tendency of talking you out of what you want to do. Because I remember when I was going on my weight loss journey, I took the decision by myself, and as such, I just said I was not going to tell anybody that this is what I'm doing. Okay, because previous to that, Cindy Star, my VIP, my celebrity in the building. Thank you so much for joining. Proud to that. When I used to tell people, oh my God, I really want to cut down, everybody around me will be like, why do you want to cut down when you're still going to have more kids? Please just relax, enjoy your enjoyment, and give birth to all your kids before you go on your weight loss journey. That is what most African parents they have. That's the mindset they have. Like, I'll only go on my weight loss journey after I've had my all my kids, because now I'll just be wasting my time. After I slay and then I take in again, I'll just go back to square one. But I'm forgetting to know that there's something called accumulated fat. And as long as that fat keep accumulating, it will be very, very difficult for you to burn that fat after a few years. Okay, it will be very difficult for you to burn that fat. So even if you're intending to have 5 kids, you have the first one, make sure that you have melted all that baby fat before you take in again. If you take in again and you have the knowledge that VIP Bell, you're welcome to live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. So because now I have the knowledge I have acquired throughout my weight loss journey, honestly, if I'm to get pregnant now, I will not clock 120 kg. The irony is that even when I was pregnant, I was not 120 kg. Okay, from my medical records, I was 113 kg when I was having my baby. It's after I had the baby postpartum that I clocked 120 kg. So, in the course of the live stream today, I'll be telling you like where I missed it, the the things I did that made me to reach that weight even after I had the baby. Normally, people think that when you're breastfeeding, your breastfeeding hormones will help you to burn the excess fat, will help you to melt the belly fat. That was never ever the case with me. It's till I stopped breastfeeding that I could melt my belly fat. I could melt like some fat to an extent. Okay, so let the weight loss questions start popping in. Let the weight loss questions start popping in. Pretty lady, Aunt Cookie in the building. Pretty lady, thank you, Aunt Cookie, for joining the live stream. So, guys, any question regarding my? I think some of you must have seen my before and after pictures. When I started like sharing my before and after pictures, people were like, "No, you're faking it. That's an app. You're exaggerating it. You were never like this." Of course, people who knew me personally, because aside from social media life, you have a life, and you have people who know you like one on one. That's why for me, I don't see it necessary or people like coming to fake things on social media and give depression to other people because they're trying to live a lifestyle that they are practically not having it when they are in in person, because after all, you still have classmates, even if you do not go to school, you still have quarter mates, you have estate mates, you have you have people who know you in church if you go to church. You understand? So there's no need faking something that you are not. So when I came out, I was like, this is why I was off social media for 2 years, because yes, I was off social media for 2 years because I was overweight. For those who are watching from Facebook, I posted a video today. I posted a picture today of I did a facelift. A facelift is practically when you're losing weight on your face, because you can be losing weight on your body, but you still look very chubby. Okay, you look, your jaws, your face is round. And unfortunately for me, I'm that type of person who gains weight everywhere. So on my last live stream, I was telling you that one way to know that I have gained weight more than how I have is when I have this filled neck. Normally, presently, I should consider that I have gained weight. Yeah, because for the past months, I've not really been doing anything to lose weight. You see, I don't have the bones as much, because normally, let's just forget about weight gain or weight loss. I was born with this sinking neck. That's how they call it. Like, if you watch, for those who know me back in the day, you will know that yes, I always have these bones here. So when the bones start filling up, I know that it's like that weight is coming in. So for my Facebook fam, I posted a picture today of my facelift, like the way my face was in 2000, and that was 2019, and the picture I posted today was a picture I took 2 days ago, and you can see a massive difference on my face. Okay, so like I lost weight on my face. It took me some time to lose weight on my face. I was losing weight on my body, but now so I just signed into my Facebook and I'm seeing comments. Bentley Michael, thank you for joining the live stream. That's my makeup guru. She thinks your makeup is superb. Thank you so much. Coming from you, it means I have killed it, even though it took me less than 30 minutes to do this makeup. I came late because I had to pick up the kids that are going on Easter holiday today, and the traffic was crazy. So I spent so much time on the road before I could get home. It was already time for the live. I've not even shared the live on any platform, nothing. Simply Fresh, thank you. You look sweet. Thank you so much, Simply Fresh. I appreciate. So what I was saying is, you should, as a woman, you should know the areas where you are gaining weight, you are putting on weight. For me, when my neck starts filling up, I know immediately that the weight is coming. And if I should weigh myself, yes, I will really see a difference in my weight. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding like regarding my weight loss story, if there's anything you don't understand or why I got to the stage in which I was 120 kg, you can ask me on the comments. So I've tried to sign into my Facebook so that I can see the comments, okay, so that I should not be left behind. I have 4,000 amazing people watching me on Facebook. I love you. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. And on my IG, how many thousand people do I have? You're all appreciated. I'll just leave you a wave. You're all appreciated. Thank you guys so much for helping me do this. Colin says, how to lose belly fat. I love sweet things, but I've reduced the consumption. I don't love sports. How can I reduce belly fat? I'm just going to ban that comment now. So feel free to ask your comments. We'll be coming one after the other. So next is how to lose belly fat. That's a question. How can she lose belly fat? She loves sweet things but have reduced the consumption. She means she has reduced the consumption. Okay. So she has reduced the consumption of the sweet things, and she doesn't love exercise. So how can she lose belly fat? If you have any answers, because I'm not doing this alone, we are doing this as a community. I know that there are so many people who have lost weight as well. There are so many people who know things about healthy living. Aunt's Cooking is in the building. She does a lot of healthy cooking. If you don't have her, please grab her. And most so, she is my member. She has been very supportive. She's always the one encouraging me on this journey. Precious, thank you for coming back. So, guys, That's the question we have on the screen. Tracy Ojebolo, my runaway bus. Tracy. Tracy, you're welcome to live stream. I miss you. It's been long. How are you doing? I hope you're fine. I hope you're popping. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Okay, so to tackle belly fat, last live stream I was saying that you cannot eat your cake and have it, if I'm making sense. Okay, you cannot eat your cake and have it. What do I mean by that? Life is a matter of opportunity cost. Okay, what is your opportunity cost? If you didn't do economics, what is your opportunity cost? What are you ready to sacrifice to get what you need and not what you want? We know that our wants are different from our needs. I don't think there's anybody on this live stream who is a foodie like me. Like, I'm a foodie. Yeah. When I say I'm a foodie, I mean, like, there's nobody who eats like I eat. I love food a lot and I eat a lot. I eat from sweet everything, especially food itself. Not even like, I really love food. Okay. But when it got to the point where I felt like my health was threatened, when I felt like I really needed to make a change because my life was at a standstill because I was overweight. I've always told you a story where from small, from when I was very little, I didn't know much about anything. I knew that I was somebody who wanted to be out there. I didn't know the word influencer. I'm not yet an influencer, but I'm getting to that stage. So I told myself yeah, I was going I am someone who will be touching lives, not necessarily with the gospel. By the way, I'm a Christian, not necessarily with the gospel or with the music. I loved singing, but for whatsoever reason, I knew that I was going to be out there. But when I traveled in 2018, I started weight started coming. It came right up to the level where I was 120, and I kept giving excuses. So I lost my confidence. I lost my social media influence because when I started gaining weight, I stopped posting. The only social media that I was really active on was Instagram and Facebook. That was all I knew then. So when I started watching YouTube videos, I said, oh, wow, this is a platform I would love to join because on YouTube, you are not limited to your community. With Facebook, back then, you were kind of limited to your community. I don't know if I'm making sense. With IG too, you're kind of limited to your community because they recommend your pictures or your depending on what you're doing to people that are around you and people who are interested in that content. I wasn't My only interest then back then was makeup, and it was so saturated back then. But however, I managed to like grow my Facebook page organically, like to about 2000 and something. That's my Facebook page. Then I was doing only makeup, posting short videos and all that. And my personal Facebook, I had a lot of followers. You know that you're limited on Facebook. You have a limitation of 5,000 friends, but you can have an unlimited followers. So I had followers of about 8,000 back then, which, trust me, it was not easy. I didn't have the social media information I have now. I didn't know how to use the followers I had then because they were organic. Even on my Facebook page, they were organic. And because of weight, I stopped posting on those social media, so they kept dropping. If you are doing precious weight loss, thank you. If you're into social media now, you will know that once you can keep up with your audience, if somebody follows you because they like this content you're producing, once you can produce that content or you divert to something else, there's a high tendency that they'll unfollow you and they'll make your page stagnant. So for those 2 years, my page was stagnant. I kept losing followers. I lost a lot of followers on my Instagram. I lost a lot of followers on my Facebook page. A lot of followers on my personal page. And out of depression, I went and I started unfriending a lot of people. I unfriended more than 1,000 people. Honestly, if you were my friend before and you're no longer my friend on Facebook, I am so sorry. Okay, so that was the situation. Why was it like that? Because I had gained weight. If you're interested in why and how I gained so much weight, just ask on the comment section. But apart from telling you how you can lose the weight, I'm also here to motivate you, to tell you that you can do it. That's why I'm giving you the foundation of my story, why I decided to get into weight loss. So, I hope you are still in the building. I'm answering your question gradually, okay? So don't feel offended if I'm getting into this. So when I decided, it was something that I loved doing, but then I lost my follower base because I was overweight. I didn't have that confidence and start talking to people when I'm not feeling confident. I'm feeling fat. I'm feeling acne because of excess weight. I had a lot of acne. I had a lot of pimples. You can see it on the picture I posted today, right? So what I'm driving at is that you need to have a motivating factor, and you need to know your why and your when. Because I'd reached the peak, I was stagnated, I was staying at home, and I felt like if I don't go back to social media, I'll obviously get to another level of depression, because yes, I was depressed. So I had to choose between the sweet things, because 80% of my time I was snacking on sweet things. I had to choose between the sweet things and my career and my passion. Okay, October 2009, I said this particular date, I am going on a diet and I will say no to sweet things. I'm a stay-at-home person, so it's easier if you're working, if you're leaving the house, you're meeting other people, you have commitments, you are working, you spend 4 or 5 hours being concentrated on a particular task without being distracted by children. Mommy, I want to eat this. Mommy, I want to eat this. Before you're giving them the things to eat, is entering your mouth, and no matter how small something enters your mouth, you're accumulating calories. Weight loss is about calorie in and calorie out. Be it belly fat, be it arm fat, is about calorie in, calorie out. So no matter what you take, even if it's just a snack, you take it, let's just say it's 5 calories. And as women, especially if you're dealing with belly fat, your medically recommended calories for a day is 2,000. So if you're struggling so much to lose weight, you have to go on about 1,500 calories a day. So if you're putting things into your mouth, the calories are accumulating, and before you know, you have even exceeded that 2,000 calories that is recommended a day. Okay, I don't know if I'm making sense, if you're understanding. So if you want to lose belly fat, if you don't want to do exercise, fine and good. For the time I lost majority of my weight, I didn't do exercise. I've said it over and over again. I lost weight without exercising, but I was on a strict diet, and that's the ketogenic diet. Okay, exactly. So if you want to lose belly fat, go on a low carb diet, just as Beverly Michael says. Less carb is what will help. Like for majority of the people, I know that there are so many there are different types of diets there, but choose a diet that you'll be able to sustain. And the easiest way is just to go on a low carb diet, to do less carbs. The less carbs you eat, the better for you, especially when it comes to your belly area. So, and if you want to go on a less carb diet, you avoid a lot of sweet things, because sweet things contain so much carbs, no, so much calories. I always like giving the example of a bar of chocolate because it's what is common. Many people like to snack on chocolate. Back then, if somebody was toasting you, okay, in pidgin, we call toast that chat. If that to be the chat you buy you bar chocolate, it means say love you. Let me interpret that for those who are not getting Cameroon pidgin. So if somebody was asking you out and the person does not buy you, mambo. We don't have mambo where I am. But mambo was a deal breaker back then. We don't chop life. Now what is even ringing? Now what's that thing that if somebody is chatting you and the person does not give you? It means that person is not doing something. Come on, let's drop it down on the comment section. Okay, so I have a question. Unfortunately, it's not showing on my chat. Our F Fasto, thank you for joining the live stream. How did you gain a lot of weight and how did you lose it? I hope I've answered your question so far. So it's all about opportunity cost. Choose what is most important for you. If eating sweet is most important for you, then just know that you will take like forever to lose the weight. But if you really want to lose belly fat, like Beverly says, go on a low carb diet. Going on a low carb diet means you reduce your calories. Letting you're welcome to the live stream. You reduce your calories. I've read your question from Facebook, but it's not on my stream yet. I don't know why it's so, but I will just go ahead to answer it. So our says our from Facebook says, how did you gain a lot of weight and how did you lose it? So the first thing, I gained weight because I changed my environment. That was the first reason why I gained weight. In 2018 in March, I traveled from Cameroon to Ireland. And when I travel, usually when you travel, you have to take some time to process your documents before maybe you start looking for job or something. So, and before I traveled, I was very busy. For those who know me, like from day one, I've always been busy. Even when I was in the university, I was working part-time, I was doing business. So I have just been up and down the whole place. So when I travel with my first daughter, Splendor. When I traveled, we came over and I had to stay home for a long time. Anyway, I'm still home. So I had to stay home for a long time. So you can imagine leaving a full-time job, like working from 8, maybe sometimes 8 to 8, to come and then stay on one place. So when I came, abroad, it's not like Africa. I didn't have like the luxury or the time to be eating all these things. So when I came, I was one of the people that were welcoming with packs of chocolate. That time I knew that was on top of the world. That time I'll be snapping the packs of chocolate, putting it on my status. Those who know me, you told me back then. I knew that, oh my God, this is life. I'll be eating the chocolate, eating and eating. Before I knew it, before 1 month after I traveled, all the dresses that I travel with, they could no longer size me. I mean, like even the freest of jeans, they could no longer enter. I mean it. That's how I started gaining weight. Before I traveled, I was 57 kg. My average weight used to be 59 kg. My average weight used to be 59 kg. And I've always told you that for some reason, I've always been very conscious on my weight because I come from a rather, and we have fat genes. Okay, if I should put it that way, we have fat genes. I'm Marie Cooking. Thank you so much. I can see you're watching me from IG. We have fat genes. Okay. Thank you so much for everyone who's joining. Please do give me a thumbs up. So just from the change in lifestyle, the change in diet, because I started eating things I was not really eating before. Because actually, you can eat these things once a while. It doesn't really make you to gain weight that much. But once you start eating it like every day, every day, every day, it means you are exceeding your calorie intake, and that is what makes you to gain weight and store fat, and then not only storing fat but storing trans fat, because it started showing by my midsection. I started developing love handles. My jeans could no longer fit, so we had to be going week after week to do shopping for me, even though I brought a lot of dresses from Africa. So that was the first thing that made me to start gaining weight. And then it got worse because I got pregnant. Okay, I got pregnant, and we know that medically it's normal for you to, for 90% of women to start gaining weight when they get pregnant. First, because you are growing somebody in your system, and then secondly, I had a misconception that I have to be eating for two. And I've said it again and again, I am a foodie, so any opportunity that I have to eat, I eat. The only thing that was saving me, even back when I was in Africa, was the fact that I was very busy. I was very busy. But on one of my live stream, I had a colleague. I had a colleague. She's a Facebook makeup artist, and she's kind of popular. That's Joanne. Joanne was my colleague. I worked with Joanne, and she can tell you how busy we were. On my live stream, she was telling you guys how busy we were back home. Yes. So coming where I am now to sit in the house and see everything at my disposal, all types of ice cream. Is it chocolate ice cream? Is it vanilla ice cream? Strawberry ice cream? Oh my God. Hey, I don't fall bush. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's that I'll be eating. I'll be taking pictures. When I got pregnant, 3 months, 3 months maternity check-up, I was already at 85 kg. I don't know. I did not bring my. Unfortunately for us, when you give birth, they take your medical records. Okay, because I like talking with proofs. Okay, so to cut a long story short, that is how I gained a lot of weight. But even at that, I was 113 kg. Imagine living from plot. I'm a short person. I'm a short girl. So imagine being short and then round like this. How do you see it? It's not nice. Okay, it's not. It's really not nice. It's depressing. So next day, same story with me means I have faith to reduce. Being home is really bad. Being home is bad. You have to reduce. You can't reduce. Okay, let me take comments now from my Destiny, and welcome to the live stream. Felicity Uche, I see you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Faso Miss Anita B, thumbs up for the host. Thank you so much, Anita, for joining the live stream. You're welcome to the live stream. Bluebell Creation in the building. Small but chunky. Yes, and you did a great job for yourself. Thank you. That's what we are talking about today. Okay, so I hope you get the how I gained so much weight. But the highest thing that made me to gain a lot of weight, because after I had the baby, after losing blood and the baby coming out, you are bound to reduce. So I lost about I think I lost about 13 kg when I had the baby. Yeah, when I was in the hospital, I think I was about 100 kg. So when I came back home with the breastfeeding hormones, for some reason I was always feeling thirsty, and I was eating for two because I had to be breastfeeding. The African conception, you're eating for two. So I was eating and eating and eating and eating, and one day I had to go for the baby's, I think it was the baby's 2 month vaccine, 3 month vaccine. I don't remember. It's a long time. I cannot remember. When I went and I climbed the scale, my nurse told me, it's like, you've put on so much weight. You're 120 kg. I said, no, that cannot be possible. I don't know why I was surprised, because even the things that I was wearing when I was pregnant, they were kind of see sizing me even after I had the baby. You understand? And my face to my jaws. Please, if you are watching me on Facebook and you have not seen the picture I posted today, please go and check. After this live stream, I have to post that picture on my community. I have lots of such pictures. Claytino in the building, thank you for joining. Yes, I was actually that big. I was 120. The truth is just that, because of the way I was, it was difficult for me to take pictures. Like, even that's why you see I keep repeating my before pictures, because I didn't have a lot of pictures. And the few pictures I even have now, the pictures that were taken from other people. My sister is here, Rosette. I don't know if Rosette is on the live stream. She's the one who was always taking me pictures. And sometimes she will tell me that she will pay, that I have to pay her to have a before, because I was never, if you want to hurt me, just say you are taking me a picture. That's why some of my before pictures, you see that I was absent-minded. I'm looking elsewhere, and then somebody just snapped me, because that was the worst thing that could happen to me. I was having complex. If I'm walking on the street and somebody looks at me, I'll just be like, oh my God, look at this person is just looking at me that I'm too fat. Look at this person looking. Because apart from gaining weight, my God, I transformed in a way that I could not recognize myself. I lost my complexion. I had pimples. I had dark spots. It was terrible. Guys, it was terrible. When I'm talking about weight loss, you guys, you don't understand how much of how I felt. You don't really understand, but that's what we are here to talk about. So somebody asked how you gain weight and what are the things you did to lose the weight. I'll get into that. For a brief summary, that's how I gained weight. After I had the baby, I was eating a lot, and I was watching movies, because after I had my second baby, my first baby, I still had to take care of the first baby. It was difficult for me. I was alone. And honestly, this is the first time ever in my life that I'm staying alone, and staying alone with kids. Okay. I come from a large family. We are 8 of us. Let me give you a background story about me. We are 8 of us. I'm the fifth child. And my mom took care of so many of our cousins, about 3 of our elderly cousins. They were living with us. So basically, I was being pampered. When I went to the university, I was living with my elder sister Nora. After after she graduated and she left, fortunately for me, unfortunately for me, she got married to someone who was posted in the same area where I was schooling in university. So I went and I was living with her. So after all that, after school, after graduation from university, I came back in my hometown to live with my in-laws, and that's where I traveled from from my in-laws place. So for the first time I had to be by myself with kids. So after I had my second baby, I kind of got depressed because it was so much pressure for me. And when I'm angry, some people say when I'm stressed I lose weight. For where? Hey, please just make me stress and see the way within 2 weeks I'll come out like this. I'll come out like a balloon. So because of that difficulties, I'm going into details to make you understand. I never ever talk about my personal life. I hardly post about my personal life. But if I'm saying this on this live stream, is to make you know that um you can come out from whatsoever situation you're in. It might not be weight loss, it might not be anything related to what we are talking about here, but for whatsoever reason you got into a negative situation, you can come out of it, okay? Weight loss is my main thing because it's what I've experienced, it's what I've gone through. I know the way I felt when I was overweight. Everybody must not feel the way I felt. Everybody must not have the feeling I had, but I feel like being a woman and being a woman who loves swag, I should kind of be of a positive. I should be able to share my experiences with a lot of people and give them hope, and that's what I'm doing. That's why even now on my live stream, even if I have just one person, I don't even bother like bugging people's inboxes, sending my link. No, come, 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 come. No, I'm not imposing my story or my motivation on anybody. For anybody who is willing, you're welcome, and thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so the measures I took to lose weight, you are 4 times bigger than now seen on the thumbnail. That's so true, Miss Anita. And you know that sometimes the thumbnail cannot really bring out some of the inner feeling of you being overweight. You understand? Okay, so the measures I took to lose weight in 2019 October. Before then, I had tried a lot of things to lose weight. I tried on my own. I joined a lot of weight loss groups. It was not going. And luckily for me, my baby stopped breastfeeding when she was 5 months. Okay, so I gave birth in January 2019, and by February, March, April, May, she had stopped breastfeeding. June, she had stopped breastfeeding. So it gave me a lot of time. It gave me so much time to try things, okay, to try to lose weight. And then I was ignorant because anything I was trying, I was not giving it enough time to like work for me, okay. And that's one thing that people fail to know. You go on a diet or you register with a weight loss coach, and the person is telling you, do this, you don't want to do it, or you're doing it partially, or when you do it 1 2 weeks and you say, no, that program is not working, bam, you go to the next one. You have to give yourself time to like, you have to give yourself some time for whatsoever thing you're doing to adapt with your system, and that's when you'll know if it's working or not. Okay, yeah, I tried a different programs for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, most of them didn't actually work for me because first, I have a very slow metabolism, and second, my body type is a body type that easily gains weight and it's difficult for it to lose the weight. And thirdly, we have fat genes. Like we have fat genes. I always say, those who know my family, you know that we have fat genes. Amdra's channel, you're welcome to the live stream. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I'm having a call. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so thirdly, yeah, we have fat genes, and I just knew that I really had to do something. I really had to do something about it. If not, I'll end up like most of my. I'm not body shaming anybody. As a matter of fact, my mom is. My mom is. My mom is big. Yeah, for those who know my mom is big, and we're not shy about it. We're not shy about it, but that's just how we are in our family. But where am I going to? Regardless, don't get confined in your comfort zone saying that no, we have fat in our genes and you don't do anything about it. You understand? Because I could as well just stay being in my comfort zone saying no, we are overweight. There's no need for me struggling to lose weight. But I had to do something about it. So to fast forward, that's why everything that I did, I wasn't losing weight at all. I went right up to the point of investing in pills because I was looking for something that would make me lose weight so fast. I was looking for a fast fix. Let me put it that way. I was looking for a fast fix. And that's what most people do. Most people are looking for fast fix. Please, if you're looking for fast fix, don't even try it. Don't even try it, because at the end of the day, when you can no longer afford it, or it becomes addictive to your system, because I was on this pill after I tried Juice Plus. I have never caught. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. So after I tried so many products and they didn't work for me, I resulted in I saw this advert online about these weight loss pills. It was so convincing. The reviews were so appealing. The reviews, they kept calling my name for 2 weeks. That advert kept popping. It's a US based company. The advert kept popping, popping, popping. Okay, I took that. I started taking that pill. Very expensive, guys. Very expensive. And mind you that I was not even working. So I started taking that pill without the knowledge of my husband, without the knowledge of anybody. That's how desperate I was to lose weight. I started taking that pill. I started taking that pill in July. No, I started taking that pill in July, and I had to be the dosage was weekly. I had to be buying it weekly, or you can decide to buy a monthly. You can decide to just buy a monthly dosage and you take it weekly. So I tried the first month, that was July, August, September. I could not afford it anymore because honestly, it was really expensive, and I wasn't seeing much difference anyway. Because for that 1 week, I would take the dosage, and at the end of the day, you had to be measuring yourself weekly. At the end of the day, I'll see that I've lost just about 1 kg. It was progress, okay? It was progress because instead of accumulating weight, you are trying to get rid of some of the fat. And even though I was losing 1 kg in 1 week, imagine being 100 and something and you're losing just 1 kg in 1 week. How much time will it take for you to go back to your average height? My average weight was 59 kg. That was my average weight, 59 kg. So how much time will it take for me to burn, and how much will I spend till I go back to my being 100 and something kg? I said no, I couldn't afford this. So I stopped that program. I was in a ketogenic group. I was in a ketogenic group. So somebody posted her before and after picture. It was so convincing, unlike the other. So I decided to DM her. I DM her, like I private chatted her. She's in Nigeria. Thank you so much for showing me the way. She's in Nigeria. I private chatted her. I asked her, what is it? I followed you. You're really doing great. Thank you so much. So kind enough. She said, I'm not dependent on the group alone to lose weight. That was the advice she gave to me. She said, I'm going to send you somebody's number and the person will help you. She sent me the person's number. I contacted the person. The person is in the US. I contacted the person, and the person happened to be a weight loss coach. She's a nurse. Okay. So that was how I got into a personal coaching, because compared to the money that I was spending on those pills, and I bet you, if you're taking any such thing to lose weight, then you better just resort to natural remedies, because at the end of the day, these pills, they become addictive. They become like, they get so used to your system, and eventually you no longer see results. Because even before the week I stopped purchasing those pills, I didn't lose any kg that week. I could as well say afford it, but then I just told myself that why should I even buy this thing again when this week I didn't lose any kg? That was what motivated me to stop the program and then contact this person. So I decided to pay a coach who guided me so much, guys. And then this personal coach connected me to another person in Nigeria. Someone will come and be asking me, why is it only Nigeria? Why not Cameroon? Then I didn't know any weight loss coaches in Cameroon. That's why, okay, before you come for me in the comment section. So I contacted this lady, then directed me to another person in Nigeria whom I paid. That's where I learned some of the weight loss remedies I know, which have helped me so much. I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm not reading comment. Nose Bawe Mogani Films in the building as Nose Bawe showing my support. Thank you so much, Mogani. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That's from IG. Okay, guys. So that was what happened. That was how I started my journey in October, and my birthday was in January. So by January, I've told you guys the story, right? By January, I had a birthday party and I wore a blue dress. When I went into the hall, everyone was, "What is this Vivian?" Because he had knew me in my town, and that was it. So, guys, Karen, I see you. Karen, thank you for joining the live stream. I see you. Awa, thank you for stepping here. I see you. So, I'm going to tell you one other thing that I did, and I don't regret doing it, okay? When I decided to pay for this coaching, I did not tell anybody. What did I say? I did not tell I didn't tell nobody. My husband didn't know about it. I didn't tell my friends till today. My best friend is like, you like this, you can kill somebody, because we were together all the time. Never ever told this girl that this is what I was doing. So let me tell you my reasons. If you want to do something as serious as that, keep it a secret, or look for somebody who will encourage you, or look for somebody who is in the same niche. Let me not call it, I just want to say niche because some of us, we can understand, who is in the same journey with you, and share your experiences with the person. Amra's channel, how many kgs did you lose? From October that I registered with that weight loss coach to the January that was my birthday, I lost about 45 kg. Yes. That's 100 pounds. I lost about 100 pounds. True to God. Okay, it took me about 4 months to lose that. It took me about 4 months. And even though it took me about 4 months, I didn't exercise. But I will not even lie to you guys. It was a strict diet. It was a strict diet. What do I mean strict? Like, the coach was so strict with me because she had seen the passion I contacted her with. African New TV, our celeb in the building. How come I did not see African New TV? African New TV, you're welcome. You're welcome to the building. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. African New TV. I have same body type. Okay, I was saying she says she has same body type as me, so you have to put in double the work I did. So even though I did not exercise that time, it was a rather very strict diet. I went into the ketogenic diet. Before I registered with the coach, I had gone to the ketogenic diet. I was in a ketogenic diet group, but there were so many things that I was ignorant about. Tandy Dube, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. There were so many things that I was ignorant about. That's things about my, I did my research as well about my cooking oil and stuff like that. These are things that can change your weight loss journey to another level. That's, what oil are you using to cook? What are you eating? That's why now, nowadays, people are making money on, how do they call this thing? Meal plans. Meal plan. I didn't know what meal plan was. I was not into meal plan, but people are drafting healthy meal plans now and they're selling it, and people are actually buying it. I'm in groups, and when I post my before and after pictures, people are coming to inbox me and ask, please, send me your meal plan. I don't mind paying. Send me your meal plan. I don't mind paying. Okay, that's how much people are desperate to lose weight, not even to lose weight, to stay healthy. So the weight loss coach taught me a lot of things that I try to teach on my channel, but I feel like people are taking it for granted. I concluded a 6 weeks weight loss challenge last the weight loss challenge ended this week, and in that group I was trying to like teach them, because these are things that I learned and that changed. Ignorance is a very bad thing. Ignorance is a very bad thing, because you might be doing something thinking that you're doing the right thing, meanwhile it's slowing down your progress. So I was trying to give lessons in this weight loss class, but it's like they were not interested. But honestly, there are these lessons that changed my weight loss gain. So when I registered with this weight loss coach, for the first month, I didn't see much progress, because then she was still working with me like her normal students. So I would just give a report of what I ate and when I ate, like the time. That's how we were working. Okay. But the first month I didn't see much progress. I think for the entire month I lost just about 8 kg, and she said, "No, Vivian, we have to take this to another level." Okay. So this is what we did. Whenever you want to eat, whatever you want to eat, just take a picture and send to me. And that was where I saw so many things I was doing wrong. Even being on a ketogenic diet, I still wasn't able to get into ketosis, because ketosis is when you start losing the maximum weight. That's when your metabolism starts using the stored fat as a form of energy. So instead of your body depending on carbohydrates, your body starts depending on fat. That way now you're eating fat to get rid of fat. It's so practical, and it's something that has worked for me so much and so many other people. So you can do your research. So far, the ketogenic diet has been proven to be the best diet for weight loss. But I'll still rather encourage you to go for a low-carb diet, because the ketogenic diet is difficult to sustain. It's very, very difficult to sustain, especially being an African. Maybe you can get away with it if you're an Igbo and Oyibo or something, but being an African like me is difficult to sustain the ketogenic diet. That's why I did it only for 4 months. Okay, but even at that, after stopping the ketogenic diet, I still managed to lose about 15 kg. Even after stopping the ketogenic diet. Why? Because I knew the how, I knew the when, and I had mastered my body to know the things to do to go around weight loss. If I start gaining weight, I know the things to do. Right now, I've gained a little bit of weight, but I'm not worried about it, because I'm a mom of 2 at least. Person get to look like Remy. Let me not go back looking like a young girl. Even though I'm still young, man. Even though I'm still young. But at least let me have some flesh to show for. It's really for my neck. I love that my neck is kind of full. When I used to post my weight loss, my before and after picture, and people are like, "No, you look too cranky. Now you look sick." It was because of my neck, but that's just how I was born anyway. So I was saying that it's important for you to keep it confidential, because you might have discouraging factors. One of the reasons why I kept it confidential was because everybody was around me was like, yes, we know I was a crybaby. I say, just look at me. Even if you know me, if you're my best friend, just look at me. I'll say, yes, I look at me because I'm too chubby. Just say it and get it over with. That's how I was. But then most people around me, they were like, no, why are you complaining? See, you have just 2 kids. You've seen it more. Just give birth. Just enjoy your enjoyment now. And maybe after 2 or 3 years, that's when you will take time to maybe work on yourself and maybe look pretty again. The truth is that I was ugly. And look pretty again. So just, those were some of I know they meant good. I know my family and friends, they meant good. But after registering with a weight loss coach, made me understand that there is something called accumulated fat. That's why you see, like my mom was like, I'm a direct reflection of my mom. My mom was very slim. But imagine having 8 kids. Having 8 kids, and it's practically impossible for you to go back to your size if you were not working on yourself. You get? It's just scientific. I might not have the scientific terms to explain and to make my analysis understood, but from my own experience, it would have been very disastrous if, for example, after having my first child, I didn't completely burn the fat, because even the 59 kg, I'm telling you, that is my average weight. That was my average weight after having my first baby. I had my first baby, and 5 years after, I had the second one. So it gave me enough time to like burn all the baby fats I had from the first baby and before getting into the second pregnancy. But if you, let's say, you say you want to take 5 years and have all your children. Let's just say you want to have 3 children, and you see you want to have them in 5 years time. And after having the first one, if you don't work to burn that baby fat and you leave the fat to accumulate, and then you have the second one, you have the third one, and you say, okay, after 5 years, this is when I will go to the gym. Hey, I will gym, I will walk. I'll be comparing my body with who? Ini Edu. You might actually succeed to do that, but you will sweat of blood, because the effort you will put to regain your body, it will not be easy. Elise and the girls, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. Cook with Benny, you're welcome. Cletino, oh my God, Cletino had a question. I have to highlight that question. I'm coming. Please don't feel offended if I'm not actually reading the comments like that. I just feel like this knowledge that we really need to concentrate on passing, you know. So Cletino says, let me ask you a question. Yesterday, my friend went to a doctor consult. Okay, he consulted. He said, or he told her that, don't mind, Christine is not actually English, okay, but he's trying. That she needs to lose weight immediately. She was really confused about how to start. Can you have an idea? Okay, Cletino, yes, I have an idea, and I'll be answering your question now. So, if you have a lot of weight to lose, then the first thing is that you need to change your lifestyle. It was a little bit difficult for me because I couldn't change my lifestyle. Yes, I was just staying at home. Staying at home is difficult. That's why during the 6 months quarantine, that like almost the entire world was in quarantine, most people didn't gain weight. If you're working out, if you were working out, then you wouldn't have necessarily gained weight, but it would have been difficult for you to lose weight because the temptation of eating. And again, weight loss is all about calorie in and calorie out. So if you're working out, you're merely burning the calories that you have consumed. Am I making sense? Okay. So first, if you want to lose weight, you need to change your lifestyle. You need to change your diet, because obviously you are consuming something that is not good for you. It's not good for your weight, and it's not good for your body. So you change your lifestyle, try to be more active. When I say change your lifestyle, I don't mean you should suddenly go and start lifting like 50 kg of weight. No, you're going to crash and you're going to die. I don't wish anybody to die. Nobody will die in Jesus' name. Say amen. Okay. So you change your diet. Just look for something that is sustainable. Look for something that is sustainable. If you are someone who eats, let's just say 6 times a day, start cutting it down from 4 times a day. If you are somebody who snacks after 1 hour, just say I'll start snacking after 2 hours. It's a gradual process. You see the way I'm slowing down the word gradual, because that's how you have to get into weight loss. Don't just get up one day and you say, I am doing water fast. Okay. I had a weight loss challenge some time ago, and somebody was doing a water fast. Water fast means you will not eat or drink any other thing but water. People do it and it works for them. This my friend, actually she's my friend. I know her personally. We're in the same church. This my friend, she massively lost weight. She did that thing for 2 weeks, and when she sent her picture to the group, I myself, I was amazed, because unlike me having experience with weight loss, is something that I'd never done. But this girl, she had worked her way. She did intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, for the sake of people who are joining my life for the first time, intermittent fasting is depriving yourself of food and drinks. When I talk of food and drinks, I don't mean water. Yeah, depriving yourself from food and drinks for a particular period of time and only having a particular eating window. She had been doing intermittent fasting for a long time, and she was doing OMAD. OMAD is eating one meal a day. Like for the entire day, for the 24 hours you have, you only eat one time. She had done that for a long time, and she decided to graduate into water fast. Please, you will not die. Okay, you will not die. Study your system. Now I'm talking about those who eat 6 times a day. You have to study your system and know what works for you. If you eating 3 times a day is not making you to lose any weight, cut it down to 2 times a day. It's about trying. I had tried different things. Have I ever told you that I even tried being a vegan? I don't suffer. I tried being a vegan. I could not sustain it because as someone who loves beef, I love chicken, and that's what made me to get into the ketogenic diet, because with this, I had the liberty of losing weight. There's something else that they call metabolism confusion. Okay, with the metabolism confusion, if you're on a particular diet and you have been losing weight, and you get to a particular point, you are no longer losing weight, it does not mean that that thing is no longer working. It means that you have reached your plateau. Weight loss plateau is when you are losing weight and then you go to a certain level and it feels as if your body has already used up all the stored fats, because that's it about weight, right? You still need some level of fat, you still need some level of carbs and calories for energy to keep going on, even though you'll be sick. So if you lost more than what your body needs, that's why if somebody is like if somebody is very slim and bony, I'm so sorry, but for the people from my country, if you're watching me, I would just like to give this example because it's kind of what is trending. If you have lost weight and you never used to be very slim, and you are now like I'm sorry to use this example, okay? I don't know if they'll flag this year, but let me just use it. You are now like somebody like Jeve Mendoza. It practically means you are sick, and if you're sick, eventually you will die. So as normal human beings, depending on your age, depending on your size, depending on your genes, there's a particular level in which you lose weight and you end at. If you want to exceed that level, you'll be going out of your comfort zone, and eventually you become sick. Okay, but now if you know your average weight, my average weight was 59, but I lost weight. I was about 75 kg, and I was like, I just want to lose 5 more. But I was no longer losing it. I was doing everything right. I was on a ketogenic diet. I was eating clean. I was eating with the required oils and all that. But I was still not losing any more weight. Okay. My weight loss coach told me that it's time for you to do metabolism confusion. What do we mean by metabolism confusion? You go out of your diet. You go out of your routine. Generally, I should use the word cheat. You cheat maybe for 1 week. I don't like saying cheat because mostly when people want to cheat, it's just like being in prison and then they give you 1 week off. The atrocity that you commit that 1 week, it might even make the government to give you a lifetime sentence. You understand? That's why I don't like to use the word cheat. But generally, that's what metabolism confusion is about. When you reach your weight loss plateau, there are things you can do that will make you start losing weight again, especially if you know that you have not reached your weight loss goal. You have not reached your weight loss goal, which has to be healthy. So, Cletino, I hope I'm answering your question and your understanding, and you know what you can tell the person. Malgani, thank you for joining me on YouTube as well. I know you're on IG. Thank you so much. This is the type of energy, this is the type of support we need, guys. People just be supporting you from everywhere. I'll come live and nobody is watching me on Facebook. Do you know how that means? I'll do makeup like this and come and sit and nobody is watching me. Do you know the time it takes to do this makeup? You come and you will not share. Just to share to your friend. If it's one person who join, you will not share. Anyway, there's God. Let's continue what we're saying. If you have reached your weight loss plateau, do metabolism confusion, which means you go out of your diet. Even going out of your diet, do it wisely. Do it wisely. If you're on a low carb diet, you can consume more carbs, or you can treat yourself. You can have a slice of pizza, you can have your ice cream, I have a short video where I posted saying I was taking ice cream, and people were like, "Look at a whole coach taking ice cream." I said, "I'm treating myself. It was my treat week. Okay, I'm treating myself." So when you do that, your body will be like, "Oh, your system will be happy. Oh, now I have now I'm taking sweet. I'm taking sweet." So the body will be confused. So once you get back into your diet, for my case, I was in a ketogenic diet. When I got back into the ketogenic diet and I had to get back into ketosis, my body started losing weight now from scratch. It was like from scratch. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? So Cletina says, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your advice. I will tell her about your tips and advice and share live stream where you work out with your followers. Yeah, thank you so much, Clayton. Yeah, change your lifestyle, change your diet. If you're eating, just basically change your routine. If you stay at home and you eat 6 times, try cutting it down right up to the level you feel like you started losing weight. And one other thing that frustrated me when I was trying to lose weight was the fact that my baby has come to disturb me. What do you do, Mama? One other thing that frustrated me was the fact that my kg was not moving. Okay, so if you're on a weight loss journey, don't rely 100% on your scale, because your scale can be deceptive. What you do is that you measure your tape. I'm always with my tape. You measure yourself, write down my arm is this inch, my waistline is this inch, my lap is this inch, depending on where specifically you want to lose weight. Then you wear your dress, try to see how your dresses fit in. Try to see how your dresses fit, because this dress, I think I bought this dress about 2 months ago and it was okay, but I'm wearing it today. Look at how tight it is. So I know that I'm putting on weight, even if my scale is telling me that no, you're not increasing. You understand? So that's just how it should be. Don't only rely on your scale, because your scale can be very demotivating. Your scale can be, especially ladies. Salone, you're welcome to the live stream. Tacos, you're welcome to the live stream. Beauty by Tem, you're welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining the live stream. Morgani is in the building. Any more of the weight loss question? I hope I've answered. Wait, let me take a little of it. I hope I've answered how I lost the weight. Yes, I was very secretive about it, but I'm so glad that people were amazed at my results. I think that's one thing that take the wipe and give me. Take the wipe and give me. I think that's also one thing that motivated me, because when most people like saw me and they were like, "Oh my God, is this no volume?" Jesus Christ. Are you getting me now? Are you serious? There was no volume. It's finished. Just like this. Or maybe you want to come to the screen. So that's what gave me the push to go on, because they were surprised. They didn't know what I did. So people started asking me, Vivian, what did you do? Because many people had given up on my case. Even my closest sister told me that, Vivian, you can never go back. But I bet you, I was so determined that the dresses I traveled with, I started wearing them. The dresses I traveled with, I started wearing them. That's how determined I was. Especially ladies, can you hear me now? Am I audible enough? No, Mama, it's the wipe I want. That wipe. Yeah, the white one. So we understand the gist. Set your goals. Make sure that you remind yourself. Another thing that kept me going was the motivation factor I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to do. When I try to come live to work out, honestly, I'm not working out for me. I lost majority of my weight without even working out. Okay, so I'm just working out because I want to motivate many people to do it. Aside from that, it's healthy working out. You get one thing that I was doing was reminding myself on a daily basis. There's this YouTuber I was watching, Dr. Egbe. You guys go and check him out. This man literally changed my weight loss story. Aside from I don't want to sparkle. Aside from having a coach who was coaching me on my neck like this on a daily basis, I was also reminding myself on a daily basis of why, the how, the when, and like I will watch Dr. Egbe when I wake up in the morning. Dr. Egbe became my Bible. When I wake up in the morning, first thing I put his videos. He was telling me the exact things that the weight loss coach was telling me. The difference now is that Dr. Eber was only having, I was adding to the knowledge, faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing again. And when you keep hearing, if you do this, you lose weight. If you do this, the thing you will psychologically be getting into your system, be getting into your head, and you will start doing it without necessarily feeling pressured or feeling angry. Okay, I was watching a lot of weight loss stories, people saying that, oh my god, I did this to lose weight. I was every morning for 4 months. For 4 months, it's now that I've even gone easy on it. For 4 months, guys, every day I must listen to one way story or another. That was when I even started researching on how celebrities lose weight. I'll be like, this woman, she had twins. Beyonce, she had twins. What did she do to look, apart from them having the money that they can do their surgeries and everything, guys? These people, they put in the same work that I'm telling you. One thing with surgery, you see, Ini Edo I've made a video about her. Ini Edo, she had surgery, but there is no surgery that can take away accumulated fat for good. Okay, liposuction. If you don't know about liposuction, I had considered liposuction. I had considered lipo. When I started selling waist trainer, there's somebody in Ireland. There's a white lady I met online, and she was telling me about her liposuction experience. She gave me all the details, like how she did in Turkey and other. I knew that would be my next option. But guess what? Now I walk out with my belly out. You can barely see stretch marks there. I have 2 kids. I was overweight. Many people be asking me, how did you lose so much weight without having skin? Skin is what makes most people to go for surgery even after losing weight, because you can lose weight, but there's not much you can do about the skin, especially if you lost weight without working out. When I started doing workouts in April, May, June, when the lockdown started, I started doing workouts on my channel last year. You could practically see that I had skin, especially at the level of my arms. Even till now, when I'm working out, by nature, I have a flexible body. Like, my body shakes like this. That's just how God made me. I can't judge myself for that. Sky Figure, thank you so much for joining the live stream. You're welcome to the live stream. I can hear you. Thank you. Expression, I can hear you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You understand? So skin is something you cannot really there's not much you can do about it. So if you want to lose weight, like, just try to add some basic exercises to it. Because when you start doing exercises, what happens is that you're building your muscles. So when you're building the muscles is taking the muscles is occupying the space of the skin. So now you will see that my arms are a little bit toned. I told you guys I love talking with proof, right? The videos are on my channel. I've not deleted them. If you go to my channel, Mama, go and take that wipe and give me. I'll clean the face. I carry. That's the white wipe. The wipe. Yeah, the wipe. Thank you. My baby is here distracting me. Why are you sending sad emojis? What's your problem? What's sending sad emojis? Cletino, do well for sure. I will. I want to help her some way. She's an extraordinary friend and I love her so much. Vienna, tips will be very important to me. Cletino, which type of love do you love her? Tell us here on this comment now. What type of love? Is it that type of love or thank you for wanting to help your friend. Fuck the white wipe. Thank you for wanting to help your friend. Okay, so that's basically it, because when you're losing weight and you're not working out, and if you lose a lot of weight, you will tend to have skin. So you have to work towards it. So I consider doing lipo. When you cut your stomach, you take out the fat and then sew it back. That's what most people do now. If you have the money, why not? But let me tell you something. Even if you do lipo or you don't do lipo, there is still something that is called eating clean. And if you don't eat back clean, you still have the accumulated fat. What causes trans fat? Go and do your research. What causes trans fat? Maria Jose, thank you for joining the live stream. You're so much welcome. Thank you for joining the live stream. I've not been seeing comment on Facebook. Is it like people are not watching me or what? I know I'm very aggressive on this live stream today, right? It's just so that you can really understand what I'm saying. It's just so you can really understand what I'm saying. Especially, I'm not seeing comments, especially on my personal Facebook. At least I replied a few comments on my page. Let me see. Rachel Lila, oh, okay. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Florence Asaba, thank you for joining the live stream. Yeah. Florence says, I know, right? I know, yeah. Yeah, that's a reason I posted this before and after picture on my personal page, on my Facebook, before doing this live stream, because I wanted people to see the reality. I was giving an example. I was giving an example of Ini Edu. Even after her surgery, you always see her. If you don't follow her on IG, you always see her. You always see her working out. Yeah, she took out some of her ribs, but what is she doing to still have the hourglass figure? She's always waist training. She's always in a waist trainer. So whether you do lip or you don't do lipo, if you have fat in your genes, there is you have a responsibility to some level, to eat clean, work out, and just try to generally stay healthy. So Bluebird says, I know a lot of men find it difficult to support women through weight loss. They have habit to make things worse. So don't do that. Exactly. Bluebird, I guess you're referring to Clayton, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, especially if you maybe have a baby for a particular man, and Vanessa, you're welcome. Thank you, Vanessa. Long time. You've been killing yourself with live streams. That's true. A lot of men, they don't get supportive, and that is why most women tend to have postpartum depression, because apart from the fact that they're having a baby and they're dealing with all the baby tantrums and all that, you also have the man reminding you that this is not the way you were when I got married to you. Please hurry up. Mama Didi Canada, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Hurry up and get your body back, as if it's easy. I never for once felt that way, because my husband was like, that's why I always say that he was not the motivating factor for me to lose weight, because he likes me big, but I don't like myself big. You understand? Which gets me to where we started from. Do it for you. Do it for your health. If there's any other person that you have to do it for your kids. It's very, very important. It's very, very important to do it for your kids, because in my weight loss journey, by the way, if you have not watched my weight loss journey, go to my channel, watch my weight loss journey. It's very, very important. In that weight loss journey, I really went in depth to tell you the highest motivating factor I had. It was my daughter. Splendor told me, Mommy, you are too big. This other person cannot enter this car again. With that shame, with that embarrassment, I was like, how can this girl be disgracing me like that in somebody's car? I was begging a lift, and the person had to carry another person, and I was there with my baby. And then I was there with my baby and the first one, that's three of us. And then she said, no, what? The car is full up. You cannot take another person again because my mommy has occupied space for 3 people. Imagine my own child, my own daughter. When I think of that day, whenever I think of that thing, it's just that it's the only thing that really made me to go into weight loss with anger. If not, I would have developed one hatred for that child. But instead, it gave me the courage. It gave me the pouvoir. En français, on dit pouvoir. Pouvoir means power, strength. Gave me the strength to go into weight loss. You understand? So your kids can also motivate you to lose weight. And I know some people have been asking me, what can I do to gain weight? What can I do to gain weight? There are a few things. Let me let the cat out of the bag. There are a few things. You see, I've been telling you that I've gained some weight. Yeah, it's intentional because there are a few things I'm experimenting on how you can healthily gain weight, because there's good weight and there is bad weight. So if you want to gain weight healthily. Some people have been asking me, how can you gain weight? How can I gain weight? So I'm working on that, and eventually I'll make a video about that from my experience. I'm telling you, kids speak their mind. Kids speak their mind. She has always been telling you that, mommy, this is not how you wear when we're back home. This is not how you wear when we're back home. She always told me that, but I could not believe that she could say like that in front of a stranger, in front of people that I'm not very used to. Anyway, I thank her every day, though. I thank her for that. If you don't have any other questions, I'll be ending the live stream here. And thank you for everyone who asked questions. Thank you for everyone who contributed. And I'm so happy for all the support, for the few people that have been sharing the weight loss videos, for the few people that have been liking the before and the after pictures, and for everyone who has been on my free weight loss class. Thank you so much. I am launching the first pro class for April. I'm launching the first weight loss pro class for April, and you can register for it. It's a very minor sum. If you are trying to lose weight, it's important to have somebody who will be on your neck. Like I had somebody who was on my neck, and via that I learned a lot of things, guys. I learned a lot of weight loss recipes, and I practically live on those. It's just the best. Apart from being affordable, it's kind of like healthy because you know exactly what is getting into your body. Instead of Sparkle, don't off my laptop. Thank you. Instead of spending huge amounts of products that you really don't know, you're spending money on tablets that you don't know what they use to produce those tablets with. So just make your natural remedies. You can always try. Like if I tell you boil pineapple peels, orange, you know those things. And eventually, if you don't see results, at least it's not having any effect on your body. Because, guys, okay, this is something that I failed to mention. Those times when I was taking those pills, yeah, I was losing 1 kg in 1 week, but that's something I didn't tell you guys. I was having I don't know, for some reason, I was having swollen feet. I'm talking about having a child who was about 5 months. So it's not about postpartum. Take that and give me the white thing. So I'm talking about having a baby that's already big. Another way you leave the hospital after having a child, you can have swollen feet. But that was not the case. I'm talking about she was old, over 6 months. And when I was taking these drugs, I started noticing that I was having swollen feet. My feet would just be swollen. Sometimes it would get itching. And sometimes I would just be having severe headache. I would be having severe headache. I went to the hospital a number of times. They were like, we don't know what is wrong with you. It's later on that I figured out that it could, maybe it was the pills I was taking, you understand? Maybe it was the pills I was taking. They told me to stay hydrated. In a day, I had to drink at least 4 liters of water, at least a minimum of 4 liters of water. I was observing that sometimes I would even drink 5 or 6 liters because I was stay at home. I was just trying to see that I'm following up everything that they say. And one of the things that actually made made the process slow for me was the fact that I had to be eating 4 or 5 times a day. That's why I always tell you that if it's not working for you, then change the method. I had to be taking, there were 3 doses I had to be taking a day and 1 week, and then I buy another dosage. But Favor Reality TV, welcome to live stream. Thank you for joining. But eating that much wasn't really helping me, because even before I started taking the pills, I was a foodie. I used to eat too much. You understand? So when I started fasting, when I started doing intermittent fasting, I think my metabolism just changed. My metabolism just was like, what's happening? We are hungry. We are hungry. Where is food? 8 o'clock a.m. You have not eaten. What's happening? What's happening? So my body started using the stored fats as a form of energy. You get, during those times when I didn't eat, during the times when I was starving my body. I wasn't necessarily starving my body. I was giving my body a break. I was giving my body time to use my stored fat as a form of energy. So Noella, thank you. I know you were waiting for the live stream. It's just now that I got into my personal this thing, and sorry I cannot pin your comment because it's not showing on stream yet. But Noella says from Facebook, Noella says postpartum depression is real. I suffered it, went into the room one eye, took the scissors and cut all my hair. That was 6 months ago. Guys, did you hear that comment? I cannot pin it, but she's on Facebook. She says postpartum depression is real. It is so real. Even apart from postpartum depression, there was a time in my life when I shaved my hair. I think the last time I shaved my hair, it was just because of depression. So I know that most of us Africans, we don't know about depression, but it is so real. Talk about postpartum depression. Noella, was it your first baby, your second baby? Because it's like the second baby is different from the first baby. Especially being alone, not having like family. Yes, your husband will be there, but it doesn't mean that he has to stop his job to come and sit and babysit you and the other children. You're having another baby that you have to take care of. You have just leave it like that. This is something that we need to educate women, you know. We really need to educate more women. I've just been feeling reluctant of talking about this on my video. I wanted to make a video about it, but I've been feeling reluctant to talk about it. But postpartum depression is real. It must not necessarily be the absence of your husband or something, but it generally takes time for you to adapt to the situation, especially if the baby is not kind to you. When I mean the baby is not kind to you, you know, when you give birth, there's some children that you have to be staying up all night, you know, and you have other duties. That's why at the end of the day, women, they really have, mothers, they really have to be celebrated, like on a monthly basis, because it is not easy. Just like when I say, imagine she had to cut her hair just 6 months ago. It's not even long. She had to cut her hair because she was feeling depressed. It's a wonderful thing to have a baby. It's an amazing feeling. But don't cut out the responsibility. And one of the responsibility is having changes in your body. That is why if you're a woman and you are just unnecessarily getting fat without having children, you have to brace up. You have to brace up, because once you start having children, your body will transform even more. Once you start having children, you might even gain double the weight you were gaining as I don't want to use the word motherless, as a woman who is not having children. Sky Figure, thank you so much for still running me. I appreciate you being in the house. Thank you, Vanessa, for being in the building. Yes, exactly. People says, Clay, don't put pressure on her. Don't put pressure on her. Just encourage her. Like, you can also send her some weight loss motivation, some weight loss stories. Just look at this person. Sometimes, I want to talk about this. Sometimes when you try to tell somebody, do this, the person will feel insulted and the person will feel offended. And whenever you hear most people saying that, I get big belly and so waiting, I get big belly, it need to worry me, I get big belly in my belly, that's how I am, I'm satisfied with it. That is a lie. Okay, That is a lie. We are not body shaming anybody. That is a lie. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Mostly, when you hear people talking like that, they are insecure and they are refusing to own up to their insecurity. You understand? So, if you want to encourage somebody to lose weight, don't overdo it, okay? It should be at the person's own convenience. So, Cletino asked a question here and he is trying to help a friend whom was told by the doctor that she needed to lose weight. So, don't overdo it. If somebody is not secured enough, because one thing with weight loss is that you must admit the fact till you can get to that level of admitting the fact that this is not how I was, or this is not how I should be. It's getting to a point where it's threatening my health. Like I told you guys, even minus the pills, I used to just get headache, I used to get back pain a lot. And even without the doctor telling me, I knew that it was because I had gained excess weight. Imagine living from 59 kg to 120. That means I even had more than double my normal age, considering my size, my age, and my height. I was short, I was young, and to get that type of weight, it was just. They told me at the hospital, they say, yeah, you have to try to you have to be on a clean diet. No, it will not really tell you directly like that you're fat. Fat is a harsh word. They'll not tell you that you're overweight, but they'll just try to make it in a way that you will not feel offended. So just try to eat clean, go on a diet, and do lots of walks. Make sure that you're walking 10,000 steps a day, you know, very nicely like that. But in essence, to put it plainly, they're telling you that you're overweight and you need to work on yourself. They're telling you that you're overweight and you need to work on yourself. So that's just it. Till you can admit the fact. You can admit the fact. I don't think that any woman would not love to slay. I love when a woman puts on a jean trouser and she can tuck it in without folds coming off. It's achievable, guys. That's what I'm saying here. It's very much achievable. If you can put in the work, you can see the results. If you can sacrifice, because what is killing us is what we call impinging langar. You want to do one, you see half here, you put up the you want to do one. That is what is killing us as women. Because honestly, I've not seen anybody who does like a particular diet 100%. Like following that, some you can go into it ignorantly, but if you have the knowledge, you know the how, you know the when. There is no way you tell me that you will not at least lose like a percentage of belly fat, because I know that's the highest thing that people are crying about. That was even why I was considering surgery, because I was like, if I can lose only my stomach, if I can lose, I don't even mind being fat. If I can lose only my stomach, then I don't mind. I don't mind having a chubby face. But let me just, my stomach was my main area of focus. I was just saying, if I can lose only my stomach, they can give me. Yeah, make up your face, the whole place. Yeah, make up. Yeah, thank you. So I was saying, if I can lose only my stomach fat, then I will not really have a problem. You understand? But then, even if I went ahead to do the surgery and I came and I was still eating all the things that I was eating and sleeping on the couch, staying on one plate is the highest fat accumulation. That's why most people who work from home, especially if you're not working out, you're not gymming, if you work from home, there's a high tendency of you having accumulated fat. So it's so difficult for you to be a work from home person and really, really lose weight like that if you're not putting in much effort. Am I making sense? If you're considering surgery, you're considering like these pills and everything is something that are highly dissuade. I'm having a weight loss group on Facebook where you have the liberty of posting anything weight loss, but people will come and are posting adverts of they're posting that posting pills adverts, that what pill can I really take? And then people always be inboxing me that what can I really what can I take that will hasten my weight loss journey? I really want something fast action. I've told you you want fast action. Your wedding is coming up in 2 weeks. Try the cabbage soup diet. That's something that has worked for a lot of people. It has worked for me. It has worked. Try cabbage soup diet. There are things that you can do fast fix but healthily. You understand? Doing it healthily. If it's 2 kg you're losing a week, but you know that you're doing everything the right way, it's better than losing 5 kg when in the next few months you get sick. Or in the next few months, if you stop what you're doing, your weight comes back double. Because majority of my weight was really gained after I stopped taking the pills. When I could not afford the pills anymore, when I stopped taking the pills, weight started really coming, and that was what pushed me to like look for a weight loss coach. Cretino says he does not want to make her feel forced and anxiety. I want she can do it step by step, and I will stay on her side to help. Thank you so much, Cretino. That's a very good one. Well, Claudia says network will not allow me to watch in peace. No problem, Claudia. We'll end the live stream now and we'll just come back with some other time. But basically, I've not really gone into details about the things I did, but I really just explained why I gained weight in this. I said, "So you bring that white thing and give me. I'm not carrying you, okay? Go and bring that white thing there. The white thing. Go and bring it." And another thing too, you have to stop giving excuses. Stop giving excuses. Let me type this. Stop giving excuses. One thing that really helped me was the fact that I took upon myself, I took it as my job. Do you understand? I took it as my job, because if you get up in the morning and you have to go to work, even if it's raining, even if you don't have a car, you will find your way to that job. If your workplace is starting at 9 and it is raining, except in cases of unforeseen circumstances that God forbid you have an accident. But no matter the circumstances, you show up at work. I don't want to use the case of school because you can dodge school. Yeah, I mean, dodge school. You can stay away from school. But if that you're reporting to work and they're actually paying you for your services, you will do everything to go to that work. That's how I saw weight loss. That's how I saw weight loss when I decided to lose weight. I wake up every day in the morning. Okay, my weight loss coach told me when you wake up every day in the morning, either you drink this particular tea, because like I said, she connected me to somebody else in Nigeria, like a traditional a herbalist who like showed me a lot of mixtures to lose weight. So anyone that each week, if I'm on this particular weight loss drink, I have to tell her. And then when I wake up in the morning, first thing, either I drink that weight loss drink or I drink green tea. I drink green tea and lemon. That was the routine, okay? And then I stay till my eating window. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm boiling my water. I'm boiling my water for the green tea or the weight loss drink. First thing, I put on my TV. I say, this is my job. I have to go step by step on a daily routine. When you're going for your job, what do? You prep yourself, you know. So when I wake up in the morning, while I'm boiling my water, I put on the TV. I put Dr. Egbe or I put any other person that has lost weight. I'm listening to what they were doing. I was staying in the house 24/7. I was staying in the house 24/7. And then I heard you have to sit down less. So at my leisure time, when I'm watching a movie, I am standing up. If my first daughter is here, she would tell you like the stupid things I did to lose weight. But I am happy and I'm not shy to say it because it made me to see results. Are you guys understanding? I'll be watching a movie and I'll be standing up. Once you sit down for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, You are accumulating, you are slowing down your metabolism and you are accumulating fat. So I wonder where I was standing up. I was not working out. But these are just some of the things I did to make sure that I am just staying I'm staying healthy. You understand? I am staying active. I am staying active. I will encourage myself. If this person could do it, I can do it. You are staying motivated. That's why as much as possible, I try to post something on weight loss on my channel, because I know majority of my audience, they are there because of weight loss. So I'm just trying to, many people might not understand, and I'm not actually Sparkle, stop that. I'm not actually doing it for now, but for the future as well. So many people help me to get to where I am, and I want to help so many people get to the level, because there are so many people asking me how to do manage, how to do. Okay, let me tell you, I sell waist trainers, and 2 people came to my place yesterday to buy waist trainers. Two people came to my place to buy waist trainers, and fortunately for me, I was wearing a waist trainer when they came to buy the waist trainers. So we're contemplating on the sizes, and while they were measuring the waist trainers, I showed them that okay, I'm a size small, and I was at the second hook going to the third hook, which means if I continue like that, I might get to an extra small. And where did I start from? From 2 extra large. I started from 2 extra large. Means I started from 2 extra large. I went to extra large. I went to large. I went to medium. Then I went to small. How many sizes am I down by? 4 good sizes. That means you can do it. You get? I am down by 4 sizes. So the girl was like, "What? How long did it take you to lose this much?" And guess what? It's a process. Let me bust your bubble. It's a process. You have to keep doing it. The fact that I'm not on any diet now doesn't mean that I'll just relax myself. That's the measures I'm doing, like staying active, sitting less. I'm actually eating everything, but I'm still trying to eat clean. Less of sugar, less of sweet things, less of fizzy drinks. Yes, baby. Oh my God, you just spoiled my glitters and my everything. Bring that in, let me wipe your face with it. This is the first time in how many years that I actually came online to talk about my own weight loss story. And I'm so happy I did it. I am so happy I did this. For everybody who joined me live, thank you so very much. It's been a great session. Noella, you're having third baby. Sent Zero Mix, thank you for joining the live stream. You're having third baby. I became so fat, hated myself, lack of confidence. That's what Noella is saying. Wow, congratulations, girl. I have just 2. I can imagine. I can imagine for a third baby, then you're doing a great job. But you're not even fat. I've seen your videos, I've seen your pictures. You are not fat at all. So with third baby, you need a round of applause. Congratulations to you. You need a round of applause. You've done so well for yourself. And that's it. Stop giving excuses. I'm having 3 children. Anybody who sees me and the person wants to judge my body, okay, IG. Bye. The network is even bad. You say anybody who sees me and they want to judge me, they will just understand that no, it's like that. I have 3 children, so I can do anyhow. No. That is not even that's not even acceptable. That's not even acceptable. You get? That's not acceptable, because as you keep giving excuses, that's how the fat will keep accumulating. Now, we're not just talking about slaying. We are not just talking about we're not just talking about looking nice and feeling swagged. We are talking about your health. Yeah, when you came out. Let me see if I can put it back. Okay. Yeah, thank you. We're talking about your health and how many people have lost their lives because they were overweight. That's a program, 600 pounds. Guys, there's a program the 600-pound show. There are people who are overweight that weigh 600. Do you know how 600 pounds? There are people who weigh up to 600 pounds. Why should you even wait to get to that level? And I bet you, if I kept on with the lifestyle I had, I would have reached 600 pounds because I was at 260 65 pounds. 265 pounds. Don't wait to get to 600 pounds before you say no, I have to do something about it. 600 pounds means you cannot walk, means you literally depend on other people for your day-to-day activities. Right? That's what 600 pounds means. But we will not get to that level. We are not getting to that level. Okay, I'll be ending live stream at 3 p.m. Or yes, mama. Yes, baby. So this is my minium. This is my darling baby that maybe gain weight. It's really necessary. Cletino, where have you been? It's been a while. Is it that I've not been coming live stream? I've not been live streaming, but it's been a while. Okay. You want YouTube to okay. Facebook fam, YouTube fam, thank you so much for joining the live stream. It was a great session. Bye. I'm definitely gonna see you in my next live stream with another motivating section from me. All I just ask for you, if you are not trying to lose weight, man, you know one or two persons that is trying to lose weight. Why don't you share me out, send out the information, share out my videos, because at the point it gets discouraging when you are putting all this energy and you are not getting back that feedback. It kind of like it pulls you back. That's one of the reasons why, honestly, I have not really pushed myself to work out, because apart from the fact that I'm still looking for a setup, I'll come for workout and I literally have nobody to work out with. So it's just like, why don't I just go running? So it is well though. I'll keep doing it, even if it's one person that is there. I'll keep doing it. So hopefully we resume. Hopefully we'll resume our workout session on Monday. I'm hoping, because this baby here, this baby here has to sparkle. Wait, this baby will start crash on Monday. So hopefully, sparkle. So hopefully I'll have time to be coming live to work out. So we'll have a date every Monday to Friday. I'll try to keep up with the exercises so that we can work out together and lose weight. But aside from that, thank you. Thank you for everyone who shared me. I've seen I had to reshare on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. I hope that we are building something strong and a womanhood. Yeah, see. Thanks for your help, Fiona. You're extraordinary person. Thank you, Cletino. Thank you for the support. And for your friend, tell her I wish her the best on her weight loss journey. She can be healthy and she can do this, and we all can do this. Bye. I'm gonna see you in my next sparkle. They're going to give me copyright. I'm going to see you in my next video, my next live stream. Keep sharing, keep sharing. Love you all. Bye.